Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. You can see I'm back home. It was a very short trip, just a few days, and it's just island hopping. So from Oahu, where I'm at, to the big island is approximately 45 to 50 minutes. Depends though, sometimes it can be quicker if we're catching the wind, sometimes it's longer if we're going against the wind, but it's roughly that amount of time. I'm so tired. I was up since like 6, 7 in the morning, and don't ask me why, but I'm exhausted. And so, you know, if you've ever come to Hawaii, you know that every island has its own specialty foods. And of course, when we go big island, we load up and we bring home all the goodies. So I'm gonna be eating, okay, later. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll hopefully sleep early, but we'll see. Ceremony, oh God, new love again? We just had new love yesterday in the reading I did in Volcano. New love again. You know, this ceremony card is screaming marriage. This new connection has the strong potential of lasting forever. Right? Forever, ever, forever, ever. Fantasizing, right? It was all a dream. They could have dreamt you. If they have dreamt about you, it was sexual, or when they wake up, they're thinking about you. There's a lot of sexual fantasies and imagination going on here because it feels like the two of you have not been sexual, right? So there's this unknown with how you touch, with how you feel when they touch you, how you smell, how you taste. There's like this curiosity about it. And I think this curiosity is growing into an obsession. It's very new. You probably don't even know each other's middle names new. You know what I mean? Friendship. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Vacation and past life. You may have met this person while traveling. Okay, this could also be symbolic of a person who travels often. And my God, does that look like Hawaii if I ever saw it? Just speaking of traveling around Hawaii. Friendship. Also friendship and vacation, because vacation does mean distance, right? You know, movement. It could be that number one, you guys are far from romance because you're stuck in a friendship. Or number two, you're moving out of a friendship into crossing the threshold into something romantic. But you could have met them on a trip. Like I said yesterday, I've been channeling that for like fucking 3 years solid. Head over heels and magic touch. Oh, it's electricity. And if you guys haven't touched yet, wait till you do. This will not leave the bottom of the deck. Tickled pink. So you humor them. They blush. Maybe when they read your messages, maybe they feel kind of like a little schoolboy when they're around you, right? Their knees get weak. They blush. This person cannot hide the way they feel about you if they are reading your messages, talking to you, or if they're in person with you. They could never hide it. It's written all over their face. You see what I'm saying? That's the message here, really. The strong energy is, it's written all over their goddamn face. If someone were to ask them about you, it would show immediately. If they were reading a text message that you sent, it would, I mean, it's just written all over their face. They can't hide it. Although I do feel like they, shit, that was Pampered that fell down. But it revealed this love potion. They feel like they're under a spell. Did you put a spell on me? No, bitch. No, I didn't put no spell on your dumb ass. I am the spell. But that's how they feel. They feel love drunk, right? They are, it's like their mind just constantly wanders back to you. And they don't know why. See how fresh this is? Oh, you got coffee date, bottom of the deck. I don't know, man. Something about coffee. Maybe you guys meeting up for coffee. Maybe that will be your first date. Something very cash. Nothing too fucking ridiculous. you know, we ain't gotta go to dinner at the fucking Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Maybe we can just go and get some fucking coffee at a cute little local coffee shop. Go support local. Right? I don't know. It does feel casual though. Kind of friendshipy. You know what I mean? 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this masculine's been waiting for someone to come into his life to share all of his hard work with. I mean, you can see he's done a lot of hard work. All of his, you know, abundance is just sitting right there, but he has nothing to do with it. Single. Probably no children for some of them. You know, he's been working really hard, preparing, waiting for his wife. You can clearly see he hasn't met them yet. You know, 7 of Pentacles is a card of wait. So there has been a wait here. It can also be that this fucker right here is trying to get all his ducks in a row. He's trying to accumulate a good amount of abundance so he feels solid and extremely stable when he comes forward, right? Maybe he feels like he's got to build a little bit more, and that's okay. You know, a very secure feminine is patient because she understands her value and worth. And she's able to see things from a higher perspective if she's a divine feminine, right? A divine feminine understands that, listen, not everything needs to be rushed. In fact, sometimes when things are rushed, it's terrible, it's horrible. And not everybody wants something rushed. Some people are cool with going with the flow, because going with the flow does not equate to you're getting fucked over unless you're getting fucked over. Not everybody chooses shit fucking people as possibilities, okay? Some people don't. Some do. If you just picked a shitty fucking person, ain't got shit to do with nothing but you didn't fucking read the room right. And people don't like to hear that, but I don't give a fuck. It's about accountability. I hate when people place blame on one or the other, all men, all women. I mean, there are other categories of which we can blame. Okay, all of, but let's stick to the script here, okay? I don't know, I like their energy. See, they come up as the Emperor. I like their energy. That is a very hardworking, very solid, stable leader, right? This person could be the boss. Sorry, my hair is so windblown. He could be the boss. He's the kind of person that he does well under pressure, right? He leads, and he also commands, and he takes charge. But the thing about an emperor is because they're emperor because they have gone through life experience. That's what makes them wise, okay? But emperors don't just move suddenly like that, because to move suddenly can be stupid. It's like this fucker is in tune with art of war, but intuitively. Right? And that's what it feels like. He intuitively knows when to move and when not to. And he's kind of like a sitting crocodile. You know how crocodiles do in the wild? They sit and they wait and they wait and they wait and they wait, and then rah! That's what he does. So you can see with the Knight of Wands, that's that rah! type of an energy, right? He knows when to move, and he doesn't hesitate when it's time. It's a shark. But even a shark is circling, waiting to strike. So it's a fucking primal. It's primal instinct behavior. This is like a primal predator, but not in a bad way. In a way of they know when not to do it. They just know their gut. It's just gut instinct. And with the Knight of Wands energy, that's very sexual energy. Strong sexual energy, right? So again, like I said, this person does think about you and fantasize about you repetitively, sexually. I mean, of course they do use a bad bitch, right? Something about you makes them feel, look, the light bulb just went on. Something about you feels different. and they like different. It's almost like forbidden waters. You know what I mean? Like, what's over there? Ooh, I can't wait to find out. You know what I mean? It's very like that. Like it's intoxicating. The thought of you, the sight of you, it's fucking intoxicating. And it feels to me like they have suppressed their feelings, but it's written all over their face anytime the subject of you comes up. They may fumble, they may get nervous if someone asks about you, or if they see you or they talk to you, they might be, and everybody's different. Some of them will lock up and be deer in headlights, and then some of them will be fucking chattier than a motherfucker, right? Everybody reacts differently and has different behaviors when they're nervous. You know, stuttering Stanley, as I've said for years, some of them, right? Stuttering Stanley. You have the Magician, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna get a fucking offer. And listen, the King, this fucker got a lot to offer. They're gonna give you something. It could be a gift for some of you. But this is obviously Counterparts, okay? She knows her worth, and her whole deal is, I don't chase it, I attract it. Okay, I do not chase, I attract, and period. Okay, there's no buts. Now this masculine knows that he's got to really come up with something good here. But again, I feel like he doesn't want to make a premature offer. I find it, I don't know what word to use, fascinating that some of you don't know the difference. I see it in the comments. How you still don't know the difference and how you still sound bitter as fuck. And the way you speak, it's like, maybe that's why I don't want to be with you. Honey, that energy ain't where it needs to be. Nobody want to be around somebody like that. You attract more bees with honey. Honey. You know what I mean? He's got to make a choice. And what he's going to do is going to be a power move with that Magician. I mean, honey, he's already coming in as Emperor, but I'm telling you right now, this is a power move. It's a power play. And I don't know what he's going to do. I can't see it, and they're not showing it to me, and that's tricky. But not really. Probably it's so that we're caught off guard. I feel like you got to get caught off guard. That's why everything always happens when you don't see it coming. Obviously, it's also law of attraction, right? Path of least resistance, you know, but you have to be surprised. Oh, it's a power play. King of Swords, someone's ready to speak their truth. Six of Cups, yeah, your counterparts, because the Magician is counterparts to the High Priestess. Okay? Now, I don't want none of you motherfuckers commenting on my shit, trying to fucking tell me the Hierophant is counterparts to the High Priestess. Shut up. Not in my fucking reading. Go do your own shit on your reading, and you may channel what you want. I'm telling you, to me, and in my readings, and on my motherfucking channel, thank you, that I've had for 8 years from the ground up, they are counterparts. The Magician and the High Priestess. Okay, they are. This is a manifester. This is the kind of person that can pull a rabbit out their ass crack. That's essential if you plan to be with a High Priestess, because a High Priestess can pull a rabbit out of any motherfucking thing. She's an alchemist. So is the Magician. Right? She's spiritual and she's into witchy shit, and she can, you know what I'm saying? She can be one with the air and with the fucking dirt. And the Magician loves the shit out of that. They're fascinated by the occult and the eccentricities, and, you know, they're just fascinated by it. The strange and unusual. It's a perfect fucking match. A High Priestess could never be with a non-magician. I mean, let's be real. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords, and I'm going to marinate on that for just a second because there's a lot coming through with that one card alone. Now, with the Three of Swords, that to me feels like cracking open the heart chakra, okay? Feels like it was impenetrable before. Before you. Bitch, before you, nobody got in. How the fuck did you get in? And you didn't even try to get in. Look, can I tell you what this is? You didn't get in. You were always there. You see what I'm saying? Because what that Six of Cups tells me, this is past life shit. They loved you and were in love with you before they incarnated into the physical in this lifetime. It's not that you got in. You were always there. I feel like you guys have already said vows to each other. This tells me that in past lives you've already been married or had hand fasting rituals. Something of that sort. It feels to me like you've already vowed yourself to each other. And vows are very powerful. This is why marriage should be taken very seriously. A vow to anyone of anything should be taken very seriously. You are creating a bond, an invisible contract and bond by vowing. Words are spells. You gotta be real fucking careful what comes out your mouth. And I feel like because this was such a ritualistic, very powerful vow that you said to each other, it's unbreakable. It's the unbreakable vow. Remember in Harry Potter? The unbreakable vow. That's what this is. And they're like so blushy when they think about you. They can't hide it. They turn red or they start sweating or they start smirking, just cheesing out over you. And it's absolutely fucking adorable, if I can just say so. It really is adorable because I think you deserve for someone to cheese on you. You deserve for someone to adore you and to fawn over you and to treat you like a goddamn goddess or god, right? And the divine feminine, she gets to a place where she wants to. She wants to love somebody and treat them like a king because she knows they're going to treat her like a queen. It's reciprocal, right? They're equally yoked. It's not one-sided. It's not where one's going to put more effort than the other. No, it's like both of these people mirror back everything inside of each other. Everything you are, everything you have, everything that you do, everything you believe, it's like mirrored back to you. It's mirror souls. And that screams twin flame. Let's get into this extended. I want to remind you guys, if you want to join me on my Witch's Brew this Saturday, it's going to be at 2 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. The price is $88.88. You send it to my PayPal and email me so that I know you paid and I can send you the Zoom link. I am so excited to connect with you guys because it has been a minute, and since then, there's been so much that I've been up to and doing and all these channeled messages. Again, I just came back from Volcano, Big Island, got to see Goddess Pele fountaining. In the reading I did yesterday, I put a couple of clips of her fountaining in there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, because I also posted it there. And I did vlog it, okay? And I know I'm behind on vlogs. I still have one more Big Island vlog from the last time we were there a couple weeks ago. Then I'm gonna post Maui, then I'm gonna post this one. All right, guys, so don't forget, Witch's Brew Saturday. Also, if you're interested in coming to my Sedona retreat this fall in October, I'm so excited. If you're interested in that, go to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, fill out an application, check out all of the deets, like the dates, the cost, and all of that good stuff. And only fill in your application if you're fucking dead ass. Okay, you dead ass interested and serious, so you don't waste your time, my time, and hold up the line with everybody else waiting, okay? And if you want to rent this extended as per, click into the comment section below. I'm gonna pin the link to my extended reading, okay? I'll see you guys there.